Hey everybody, welcome back, welcome back. Thanks for checking out my channel. This is Poly Talk, but not really Poly Talk today. So we're gonna keep it in the theme of just me, a day in the life of black man, not black men. I'm not him or he. You just call me Max Power. It's worth it. Potential negative outcomes from black people telling the truth to most people. Uh, so we're going to keep it in the theme of me and where I live. So where I live, it's a decent neighborhood. I always start off by saying that it's a nice neighborhood. You get what you pay for, and sometimes you pay for too much. And so I have a weird neighbor guy, and like a neighbor daughter lady. I've got so many weird neighbors. Oh my god, I got to start a whole series of that. I have a neighbor guy. He's a portly, like older male, balding, male pattern balding, dark brown hair, and he's got a daughter who's a giant of a 13-year-old. She's giant. She's as tall as the dad, and the dad's tall, and the mom's kind of short. Daughter's like she's big, not fat shaming, but she's big for like a 14-year-old. Like it's unhealthy how big she is. That's not the point of the story. So when this guy first moved in, I've been at this apartment for about 5 years, a little over 5 years, and this guy's been here for about a year and a half, maybe. Uh, and when he first moved in, he would white guy, Jewish guy. He looks Jewish. I think maybe they're Amish or something. I don't know. They're some weird culty type white people. Sect, some type of sect. I don't want to say culty, but when they first moved in, this guy would try hard to get me to say hello to him. I mean, like really hard. I'm outside in the summer. I think they moved in the summer. I'm outside in the summer reading a book, a nice book, and he would walk by me and be like, "Hello, neighbor." Uh, and then he would like it was like an aggressive, loud hello. It wasn't just like, "Hey, boss." And it's not like we're passing each other and we need to talk to each other. I'm on my porch, a good 8 meters removed from the walkway, and I'm just sitting out there reading a book, Perry style. Got my coffee, got my wine, got my cigar red, reading my book Perry style, and this guy's like, "Hi, neighbor," and I'm just like. So for the most part, I just kind of ignore him because I'm not trying to get sidetracked into some weird conversation. That's how they get you. That's how the weirdos get you. They say hi, and then they just walk right up to me. Like I've had this happen before so many times, especially at bars. Like I've lived in Texas for a while. Like when I was in the Air Force. If someone says hi to you, they're planning on talking to you more. Think about this in your own life. When you're at work with a coworker and you're doing your thing in the break room before you go do work or whenever you meet the boss, when someone says hi, there's a follow up. And I have no want or desire to talk to this guy. I don't know who you are, and I don't want to know who you are. As far as I know, you're just another neighbor guy, and I'll see you out there, and I will acknowledge that you're a face I recognize from time to time. As far as having conversation, I don't want that, and I've seen him do it with other people. So I'm not trying to be one of those snobs. I feel like I am being a snob. I mean, honestly, I don't give a fuck. I don't make concerted efforts to talk to older white males. The only kind of thing I talk about nowadays is politics. Like I eat, sleep, and breathe politics. I don't. I'm pretty sure I know what your politics are, and I don't want to talk to you. So we have nothing to speak about. I don't talk about sports. People constantly try to get me in my job and profession. People are always talking to me about sports, and I'm like, I don't bouncing balls don't entertain me anymore. All right, the mechanisms of the world entertain me. They perplex me and vex me. They get my blood flowing. They make me angry, a little bit horny sometimes. You know? I don't give a fuck about sports. So, and I don't want to talk to this guy about his politics, or I don't want to talk to this guy at all. So when he walks by me, I just keep my nose in my book and I keep reading. Now this goes on. I feel like I've veered off course for 4 minutes. This goes on where he keeps walking by me aggressively saying hi for some time, and I just kind of ignore him in my book because I don't want to talk to you. You're some old white guy. What do we have to talk about? Like, what business do we have with each other? I'm not a property owner. My hedge isn't going over into your property line. My grass isn't too high for the city standards. I'm not barbecuing when a place. I'm like, what do we need to be talking about? What do we need to converse for? Can I just read my damn book? That's where I'm at. So this shit goes on and on and on and on. And every single time he sees me, he enlists his wife and his daughter, who I thought had a sister. Now, I swear he had two daughters because I would always see them together. They'd always be outside walking the path and giggling and talking. And then at some point, that girl disappeared. Not saying anything, not a conspiracy theory. I don't know what happened to that girl, but she used to like live at their apartment or in their condo. And at some point, she just stopped being there. And I'd still see the other girl who looked really emo and depressed at that point, the fat girl. And they'd still be walking by me, screaming hi at me, screaming it. Not like, hey, buddy. Like, hi! That's these white folks. And I'm like, fuck away from me. Don't stop it. Just stop it. You're being weird. Because people across the courtyard could hear them screaming hi at me. And that's just another, it's a passive aggressive thing that people do when they want you to do what they want you to do. And they feel like you're supposed to do, like, they have something in their head that you should be doing. And the fact that you're not doing what they have imagined for you, you're not fitting their role, disturbs their psyche. They're not calm. The flow it's churned. So they're out there thinking that it's acceptable to scream hi at a black man who's reading a book who does not, and has proven he does not want anything to do with us. I don't want nothing to do with you. So I don't want to talk to you. And well, that's that. And I guess that's that. So after a while, they stopped. Every once in a while, when they'd see me, they'd still scream hi at me. Don't know why, but they'd scream hi, and I just wouldn't respond. Once or twice, I said, "Hey," like if he catches me on the path and we're passing each other like normal people, I'll say, "Hey, what? If you catch me at 5 to 9 reading a book that is clearly about stuff that I'm more interested in than you, I'm not going to talk to you." And shouldn't be felt like I'm forced to talk to you. Like, it should be mutual. It should be definitely mutual. It should, like, don't rape talk to me, all right? Don't try to get me out of my comfort zone and coax me out of my comfort panties, all right? You stay your fucking fat ass over there with your creepy daughter, his daughter has recently, I should add this in, edit it in or something. I'll just say it real quick before my phone dies. His daughter has recently been standing outside of our apartment door on her cell phone, loud as fuck, all night long. She'll be outside of our apartment, like in front of our actual door. Like if I open the door, she's standing across from the door, or maybe 10 feet down from the door, screaming on her cell phone. Her cell phone, she has it on speaker. Now, the building we live in, there's 3 floors. She could go down into like the laundry room and walk around. She can go outside and walk around. She can stay in her own apartment. She chooses to stand outside my apartment and scream on her cell phone. And if she does it tonight, I will record that shit and add that. I'll edit that into this video because it's fucking creepy. And that's just another day in the life of a black man. And if you like, share, subscribe, or just click the like button. You can do all that extra stuff if you want. It costs you nothing. It's free. Helps me out in the future. Not helping me now, but thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.